Okay, so this is what we call the real estate income chain. Okay, so can I have a show of hands? Or no, not show of hands. You all cannot show of hands. I get used to it. So can I have a number from 1 to 10? Okay, that's 1 to 10. How do you think our real estate business, how digitalized can our real estate business be? 1 meaning, no, I cannot sell online. I can't do things online. 10 means everything I can do online from, whatever closing, viewing, everything. So from a scale of 1 to 10, where do you think our real estate business lies? Okay, so I just wait a while. So I see some 8, some 7, some 6. Okay,
got quite a few 10.
Yeah, so this is some self-awareness. Self-awareness. Okay, yes, I don't think there's anything right or wrong. It's basically how we think of the business. So my job is to show you how we break down this word called digital. Thank you for your response. So let me go down to the details. So first, okay, we're going to talk about prospecting. Okay, we want to talk about prospecting. So we all know that prospecting, can be done offline and online. So one of the very common offline prospecting methods that all of you are actually doing. So can I have some in the chat? Yeah, just put it down in the chat. So what are the offline methods that you guys have been doing all these years, right? From 10 years ago up to today. Okay, so you can just type it in. So yes, we have the simple mailers. I saw some door knocks. Joy, you're gonna write faster, right?
Wow. Door knock.
Flyer, door knocks, okay, mailers. It still works. It still works. It's just that it's the offline method. Hyping, road shows. What else?
Show.
So little. Telemarketing. That's all. Oh, no wonder we are all trapped in these few areas only. Any more creativity? No? Well, networking parties. Okay. Write down.
Oh.
Parties some more. Partying. Okay. So offline, these are the very common things that real estate agents does. Now, what about online? Okay, let's draw the line. Okay, Joel. What about online? So what is the focus of prospecting? Okay, prospecting is basically to gain what? Leads, right? So we call online, we call it lead generation. It's just a word. It's a word, right? So that's why there's this word called lead generation. It's called digital prospecting, right? Lead generation. Do we call lead generation offline? People just say getting clients, client acquisitions. So they don't call it lead generation. So these are just some digital terms. Okay, so on online now. Okay, let's 考他们 now. We saw some people having 10, right? Joel? 10, some 10, some 8. Joel, you can write some outdoor banner also on the offline side. Not bad. Huh? Okay, now for online, okay, how can you do your prospecting or lead generation? Okay, so can we have some people to put in the chat? Okay, what are the things that can be done online to gain leads? So we have what we call social media platforms. Okay, can we pen it down? Joel, can't see your face. What are you drawing, Joel? What is it? A red banner? Good. ERA banner, I don't know.
Yeah lah, hayo.
Must be a ERA banner, right? Okay, so we have what? Facebook ads. Okay, we have Google ads. Right? Okay, what else do we have? We have Facebook page. Right now, Facebook page, Facebook profile, video marketing. Email marketing, have a lot. Yeah, good. Good. Depends on their speed. That's all. So little.
Oh.
So little. No wonder we are stuck again. Okay, there'll be more, right? Okay, you can have your SMS, prospecting. I'm talking about prospecting. You guys know that there's 4 quadrants. There's prospecting, there is what? presentation, marketing, and negotiation. So we're going to be very, very specific. The more specific you can get, the better your results. Okay, if you cannot understand the difference between a prospecting and a negotiation, then I think all our business is all haywire already. Okay, so let's see any others. Okay, yes, we do have Instagram. Yeah, for those Instagram.
Okay, got YouTube.
Wow, not bad. YouTube. Okay, what else? Come on, more. We want more ideas. WeChat,
LinkedIn.
WhatsApp, LinkedIn. Okay, TikTok, very good. So you see how what we are doing here is to open up our minds to understand, what can be done online. Okay, what else? Come on, there's some more. There's more. Okay, can we have banner ads or not? Banner ads can or not, Joel?
Can.
What are banner ads?
Maybe what? Must explain, see me see banner ads still, bro. Must explain first, what?
Okay, banner ads are advertisements that you place online on other people's website. Okay, yes, it may cost some money, but there are also ways to actually do advertisement on people's website. Okay, yeah. So these are methods, or what we call platforms that you can use to do prospecting. You can see a very big difference offline and online. So now the thing is this: we really need to understand how to do digital prospecting on all these different platforms. Okay, if you want to gain more leads, which one should you do? You guys are better than me. Should you do offline or should you do online? Come on, I know you guys are business people. Don't give me the wrong answer. Should you do offline or online? Can you type it in the chat? Offline or online? Wow, sweet lah. Yes, the answer is both. Okay, you got to do both. If today your results are at maybe let's say 200,000 a year offline, if you really embrace online, maybe you get another 200,000. So that's how powerful things can be. Okay, we really need you guys to focus on this. Now, what is the fundamental difference between offline and online prospecting? Okay, there is a big difference between offline and online prospecting. For offline, what is the objective of offline prospecting all these years? Okay, the objective of offline prospecting to the client is to build what you call trust and relationship. Okay, so for offline, you see, all these years we always talk about trust and we always talk about relationship, which is perfect, right? This is from here you get your referrals. This is our conventional, traditional way of doing all sales. Okay, build trust and relationship. But what about online? What is our objective of doing online? So there's a fundamental difference here. It's not so much of building trust and relationship online. Okay, it is basically building a community and building a sales funnel. Okay, it is what we call a sales funnel. Okay, you got to be focused on this, understanding first. Then you understand, hey, how does people go online? What are they actually building online? Okay, what are the leads? How do they collect the leads and process the leads? So prospecting online is to basically build a community and also to build curiosity. This is a very big word. Can we write it down? What are we building online? Curiosity. Curiosity kills the what? Cat. Okay, so we must learn how to build around this word called curiosity. So a lot of times we take the offline, then we put online. It's wrong. Basically, you put all your project info into the online sphere, or you send all the details to the client. I think that's not how we do digital. We got to send what we call curiosity to the client. Just for example, okay, just one example. Mr. Client, would you want to know where is the lowest per square foot and lowest quantum investment in the whole of the entire District 9? I may have something good for you. Are you keen to learn more? Do you wish to know? So you're going to build this, what we call curiosity. We cannot just send them, okay, this project, Mr. Client, interested or not? Okay, so it's a very different thing. Okay, so you need to build, what's the big word again? Curiosity. Okay, we need to build curiosity. So in the online world, okay, there are three things that you need to do. Okay, you're going to do three things, and out of these three things, you must be skilled in either one of them, if not all. Then you'll be able to succeed well in online prospecting. Okay, so now what are the three things? First thing you need to be skilled at is what I call design. Okay, number one, you need to be skilled at design. Design can be image, can be colors, can be illustrations, can be like draw like that, draw, like draw like that.
Well,
Yeah, drawing right now. So design, is actually a very important part of what we call prospecting. Either you send them a very nice image, or you can design a very nice website. So design is important. Okay, so this is the number one skill set. So those who are skilled at Photoshop, Adobe, those are a little bit more advantage. Number two, if you're not so skilled at design, say, hey, Alex, design is totally out of my world. I'm here to sell house. Guys, you're not here to sell house. Okay, you are really here for a business. Okay, like all F&Bs today, if they are only focused on F&B, they're out of business really. Okay, we need to know how to bring your F&B online, right or not? So same for real estate. We are not just selling houses, we are doing a business. There are certain skills that we really need to adhere to. Okay, so yes, you can employ people to do it, no problem, but you must be able to focus on this thing called design. Second, if you're not skilled at that, or if you don't have an eye for design, it's okay. Second thing you need to upskill is what we call copywriting. Okay, your words. Okay, copywriting, in a layman terms, is what we call selling through text. Okay, we need to sell through text. You must be good at copywriting. So how to be good at that? It's a very big subject. You have to go online and read how people create what we call sales letters, how to create curiosity, all in text. You don't need to show face on everything in messages, in text. So you have to be skilled in copywriting. Copywriting is one of the highest paid behind the scenes skill, of a digital, or a business. Everything you see around you is copywriting. Everything in your house. Why do you buy that phone? Why do you buy that water bottle? Why do you buy that chair? Why do you buy things that you buy? Everything was because of someone behind the scene who did a copywriting. Whether it's a headline or is it a text. Okay, so copywriting, it's really important, especially in today's, online world. And the last thing you say, okay, Alex, I really cannot, I cannot design, I also cannot talk, I cannot type. So what's the last thing you need to be skilled at? Okay, you need to be skilled at media. Okay, media, is something that you have to learn. What kind of media? We have our videos, okay, where you can actually record or pre-record. You can do live. Like now, it's a webinar right now. This is also part of a media. So we have to get used to talking to yourself on the screen. Being presentable, prepare your work. So this is things that you need to prepare. So videography is also important today. Yesterday I had and 2 days ago I had a chat. So videos are something that you can engage people, or you can do it yourself. Okay, it can be cheap, it can be expensive. So these are the 3 skill sets that you really need to focus on, because if you see the whole online prospecting, from your Facebook ads to your email marketing to your YouTube to your TikTok, everything is what we call rolling around this 3 skill set only. Okay, so this is a new skill that you really need to embrace moving forward.
There's a quick one add on also.
Yes, Joel.
Because even if you do, just to take note, even if you do employ somebody, you still need to be very well versed at it, so you can identify where are the shortfalls of the copywriting. Because sometimes when you employ copywriters or designers, they are good in other fields, in maybe in other industries, but maybe they don't specialize in real estate. So these are things that even though if you employ somebody, you still need to read up and gain knowledge on what works in this industry.
Okay, so it's always good to try to do it yourself and upskill. Okay, it's okay to be wrong, because why? That's the only way we learn. Okay, nobody is perfect since day one, so we just keep to have try and error. Then you know what works for you. Okay, so from a scale of 1 to 10 prospecting, can I have some engagement again? Do you think you can get leads online or not? From a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, 1 meaning no, I really cannot. 10 means yes, I can be able to do all this and I get leads. So can I have some 1 to 10? So can we bring prospecting from offline to online? Guys, yes. If you ask me, 100% yes. Okay.
1 to
so
10,
this is
people can go 100 one.
100. That one accidentally pressed.
Tenfold. It's called tenfold.
Next time you want to transfer me money, you just accidentally press a few more zeros behind. Huh? Okay, so
10x.
yeah, why am I saying this? First, I want to let you all convert and really understand, yes, it can be done first. Okay, so prospecting can be transit to 100% online. That's why with all these skills, yes, you will be able to close. Remember, the first close now is to close the client, getting a client in. So that is your first lead, meaning you close it. So you must understand, you must recognize it's a first step of closing, not the close deal, make money. No, close the client, get the lead is part of a closing as well. Okay, so from social distance, this will create zero resistance and zero distance with your client.